Oh, I did the 360. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play 1001 Games. I'm your host, Gaming Jay, and today we're hopping into the driver's seat of Driver. If you're in North America, that title is Driver: You Are the Wheelman. I guess Driver was not descriptive enough, so they added the You Are a Wheelman. Kind of reminds me of how they added, the marketing people added Combat Evolved to the end of Halo. Which, Combat Evolved, what does that even mean? Like, all subsequent Halo games totally dropped like a colon anything, so it was clearly, Bungie did not want to add that, but sometimes these things get added in by marketing people. Anyway, this is a game designed to mimic the car chase scenes from the 60s and the 70s, so TV shows, like any cop drama back then, like procedural cop, well not actually not procedural cop, but it was more like action-y shows. Things like Starsky and Hutch, though. This game was actually inspired by the movie The Driver. So they dropped the, and it just became Driver. Very, reminds me of the Facebook movie, actually. We're going to be playing this both on PS1 and, if you can believe it, Game Boy Color. Yes, if it was on the GameCube, we might see some graphics somewhat comparable to the PlayStation 1. Oh no, actually, the GameCube trumped the PS1. It was the GameCube didn't keep up with the PS2. Yeah, so anyway, we've seen some nice, sweet 3D graphics, as we're going to see here on the PS1 version. But of course, we're not. The Game Boy Color could definitely not handle even this like opening cutscene here, where a guy is literally just walking through a parking garage. Like this is the opening cutscene. There's no music, nothing. In fact, I'm not even convinced this guy is a guy of any sort of, interest. He's just a guy who happens to own, like, a nice car, and they're like, you know what? Like, Bob has a nice car. We'll film him for the opening montage here. It'll be sweet. They'll see him starting his car, checking his mirrors, making sure his seatbelt is fastened, and pulling out in a very calm and collected manner. Paying the parking stub to get out of the garage, of course. Oh, we can't leave that out. And, oh man, this game is just people will be on the edge of their seats. Actually, this game was reviewed very well when it came out. It's sort of like Gran Turismo-y in that it is a driving simulator, and like car buffs love it. But it's a little more arcadey, so it's not as finicky, not as real-world simulatory as Gran Turismo. Anyway, why are we watching this guy drive around a parking structure? Let's go ahead and skip this cutscene. I think that was a cop looking for him. Welcome to the world of Driver. Guess what? We're going to be doing some driving. Some undercover driving. Listen to that awesome 70s soundtrack. I love that already. Just to like walk. Alright, new game. Let's do this. By the way, I'm using an original PlayStation 1 controller.
Truth is, Tanner.
Oh, hold on.
3 years on the department and you're still the best driver I got. We don't get too many ex-racing boys in here.
So we're an ex-racer who decided to become a cop.
Miami is there's a hunt on for
Important
a guy
backstory. Actually, I don't think we need this backstory. I'll spoil it for you right now. We're going to be playing this game through Miami, San Francisco, LA, and New York. And the cars are really going to be the main characters in this. The people are just window decorations. We're going to go ahead and skip this too. But anyway, I'm playing this with the original PlayStation 1 controller. And it actually feels really weird. It's basically like a PS2 controller or PS3 controller, but take away the dual analog sticks. And then you're left with a PS1 controller. So it kind of feels like it's missing stuff. Wait, what are we supposed to do here? Is this just practicing? So they want you to do a little, some tricks here. I guess to show what you got. So let's see if we can do this. All right, here we go. 180 reverse. That do it? Kind of. That counted as a burnout. So I figured I had to do a burnout. Okay, I got slalom. Okay, let's try and do a 360. Okay, so we'll try it again. And here we go! Hit the wall, damage the car, didn't get anything. I'm running out of time here. There's so many more that I have to do.
Maybe I'll give you a call when I need a ride to the grocery store.
Damn, that's harsh. If you don't do all the things, they totally diss ya. Okay, let's just try and get lap. We can at least get lap. Oh my god. I just wrecked the car. I want to get to the game. I want to like race around in the streets. I've been at this for like 20 minutes trying to figure out how to do all these things. It's like, it's ridiculous. I legit want to get to another level. I don't want this to be the only level that we play, but it's very disappointing. Very disappointing. Why would they do this? Let's see if we can get the slalom thing. Oh my god, I'm all over the place. So anyway, we're in like a nondescript underground parking lot here. Just driving around doing burnouts, barely able to do anything. Okay, I'm gonna go like really slow. Maybe it will count it if I go slow. Maybe I'm going like way too fast. I'm like, I'm just like a very excited puppy. I need to calm myself down here. Take the slalom like a man. There, did that count? Well, my hubcap flew off somehow. Because I'm driving around these pillars with so much aggression. Look, I'm running out of time. I haven't done a single thing. Oh, thank God. The slalom was done. Here, I know how to do a burnout. Oh, geez, and we hit a car and got damaged. Okay, got burnout in there. What else can we try and do? Let's try and do a 360. Hurt.
Hey, man.
Or what is a brake test? Just driving fast and using your brakes? I ran out of time.
I'll give you a call when I
What
need
the?
a ride.
Okay, well, here's something else you can do in this game, I guess. If you get tired of playing, you can go ahead and you can, like, edit. So you can, like, watch yourself doing stuff. Okay, I thought I was actually going to get to see myself doing stuff there. Okay, go ahead and play. You'll be like, oh, yeah, I want to cut this. So you can go edit. In car. Let's see what it looked like in the car. Or no. Yeah, we'll do like an... what? Change camera. In car. Wait, in car. You or the pursuer. I don't know. In the car, damn it. Okay. Now hit play. Now you can see first person what it was like driving around with me. Very exciting. We can go ahead and add a camera. Let's add a tripod. I don't know. Rotate camera. And just say okay. Now it happens. Then boom! Now we're on a... Oh, we're just like staring down from the ceiling. We mounted that tripod poorly. I think they like hear me wiping out in the background there. Okay, I'm gonna stay at this for a little bit here, seeing desperately if I can get past the tutorial level. I've never had this much trouble in a tutorial before. Let's just try and do a brake test from the get-go. See if we can at least do that. Okay, we got a brake test and lap. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, let's see if we can do like a reverse 180. So I'm gonna come up here, and I'm gonna like accelerate like this. And then turn around. How the flip do you get the car to turn around? There's like 3 brake buttons, by the way. Square, triangle, and circle all brake. I guess I should really pause and look at the controls here, but here we go. 180, turn around. Okay, try this one more time. I will get this. Okay, here we go. Oh, down to the poles and turn. Oh, I did the reverse 180. Okay. This is giving me confidence that we could actually do this. This might be possible. We're running out of time. Got the handbrake.
Hey, man.
Man, if we could just get the slalom down, and then we just need to get the other 8, the 180 and the 360. Maybe I can actually do this. How's that not a 180? That's totally a 180. Look at this. Look at these sweet moves.
God damn.
That's a 180, damn it! Okay, let's get the slalom out of the way. They want us to do a lap, too. I don't understand quite what that means. I think it's just drive around the parking lot in a big circle. Let's get the slalom out of the way. That did not count. Not nice enough. Here, we'll do it even nicer. Look at that. That's a slalom if ever I saw one. Come on. Okay, we got that down. Okay, now we just need a burnout. I can give you one of those. Like I'm a pro at this. Okay, we got the burnout down. Now we need... Oh, no, come on. We got the handbrake. Oh, no, there's only 2 more we need. Oh, 3. We also need a lap. Let's do 180. 180. Oh, we got the 180 down. 360.
Hey, man.
No, don't wreck the car. We're so close. Just give it to us. Just count it. Come on. Oh, damn, we wrecked the car. Oh, we're running out of time too. Why is the timing so tight? Why would they do this to people? Okay, we got the slalom. We just need a few more. Okay, I think I got this. Oh, I did the 360. Oh, I just need a lap and a 180. I've never been so close in my life. Okay, come on, we can do a lap. Lap is like an easy one. Oh, what, did we run out of time? No! I feel like I'm in Saw. Like, I've been kidnapped and put in this dark, dingy garage, forced to, like, do card tricks for, like, Jigsaw, to, like, appease him. Getting a lot better, but this is not by choice. I would much rather be racing around in a city. Okay. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. Ah, damn it. I don't know if that messes up the slalom or what. Slalom? F if I know. I don't know anything about skiing, as you can tell. Okay, we got that down. We need a handbrake. We need a burnout. We'll do the burnout with the 360, which is right here, I think. As long as we don't hit that car. We got the 360 down. Let's do a 180. That should have counted as a 180. Okay, we're just gonna do the lap. Maybe we can end in a 180. Stylish. How am I running out of time? I think they're taking, the better I'm doing, the more time they're taking away from me, I think. No, don't crash. Don't crash. Oh, we did a lap! If we could just get a freaking 180, we would have this down. Okay, come on. No, don't! No, I didn't run out of time. I was in the middle of doing your 180. The 180 that you wanted. Jigsaw, no. Jigsaw, no. I think the slalom is taking like way too long. I can't believe like the only thing I can't figure out is the 180. I can do if I can do a 360, why can't I do a 180? It's just half of that. I don't understand. Okay, slalom, done. This, brake test. No?
Hey, man.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Okay, handbrake, easy. Okay, hold on. We're totally running out of time, aren't we? Are you kidding me? What, do I have like a minute to do all this crap? Ah, you son of a... Slalom? Slalom's done. Alright, burnout, handbrake. Those are easy, you just literally press 2 buttons. All I need to do is figure out how to do this 180. There's your damn 360. There's your damn 180. No? How the hell do you do a 180? Do I not know how many degrees 180 is? You son of a beach. How can I do a reverse 180 but not a 180? Something I'm doing right now has to count as a 180. Oh my god, I just figured it out. Oh, we did the freaking 180! We did it! Now we just have to do 360. Oh no. Okay, let's do the lap first. Let's get the lap out of the way. I can't believe we did it. Turns out all you had to do was pull the e-brake while you were sort of cornering hard and you do the 180. So easy. Oh, we got it! We got everything! Okay, here we go. 360 for the win! Oh no! Don't freaking break the car! 360! Come on, I'm doing donuts in the parking lot. Something. I did it! Oh God, I did it! Oh man! Holy crap! Save the. I don't care about the replay. We save that game hardcore. Ah, now we get to explore this guy's apartment. Okay, so I will say that opening was pretty brutal in that it gave you no indication of what to do. It took me maybe like 15 or 20 tries to like really figure out what's going on. I do like this guy's apartment. It's like got a very awesome like 70s simplicity to it. After I figured out, what I was doing there though, honestly, it's not as bad as it seems. I feel like I could blow through that opening now pretty easily. So maybe it's not the worst thing in the world, but oh my god, I wish they had given me like a little more guidance or something like that, because like some of those moves were really hard to do, and I really wish they had taken away like the time limit or the damage, something. I mean, it didn't need to be as brutal as it was. Let's go ahead and get a new job from this awesome 1970s voice, what is it, not a voicemail, answering machine. Oh my god, okay, what's it say?
It's us. So listen, we want to use you on a bank job. No hassles. Should be real sleepy. You want in?
Real sleepy? Yes, I will reply with a thumbs up. I do like the 70s aesthetic so far. The bank job. I'm gonna be driving, I anticipate, in this mission. Guess what, guys? I'm gonna be involved in a lot of crimes, but I'm mainly on the driving side of things. Get to the bank. I only have a minute to do so, okay. So it's sort of like Grand Theft Auto if you couldn't get out of your car and beat prostitutes to death. Oh, I wonder if I can just like straight up run people over. These people are just enjoying a nice tea. Oh, they knew what was coming for them. They were ready to run. They were ready to run. The girl had her purse over her shoulder. She knew what was coming for her. Okay, let's stop messing around and get to the bank. Which is over here somewhere, I guess. I think I'm going towards the black sort of zone on my map here, but I don't really know. Oh, just got in a minor collision. Just a nondescript car driving the wrong way on the highway. Don't worry about it, everyone. Nothing illegal going on here. Nothing illegal going on here. So, I guess we're in Miami right now. For anyone who's from Miami, is this like an accurate representation? Cars are nondescript blocks until you get close up to them. Just kidding. In terms of the buildings and stuff, like, apparently this game, like, approximately follows the organization of the different cities that it's placed in. So there's, like, Miami, San Francisco, New York, LA. I think that's kind of a cool idea. It would be cool if it like totally followed the layout of the cities, because then like you could go in and they robbed the bank. They looked like the least concerned robbers ever. They just sort of walked out. They were in like Cosby Show sweaters and stuff. Like they weren't even dressed like in ski masks or anything. And plus it didn't look like they were carrying anything. So what did they steal? Like bank slips or something? I don't know. But there's something cool about the idea of sort of virtualizing a real-world place and being able to sort of explore it. I myself have always, not always, but I myself have tried a few times in my life to virtualize like my house or something like that. I think I did it once way back in the day in a Duke Nukem 3D editor. Me and my friend after school, we'd go to his house every day after school to play Duke Nukem 3D because I didn't have a computer good enough, and we liked hanging out. Two good reasons to hang out with a buddy. And we would just play Duke Nukem 3D all the time, and then when we discovered there was like a map editor, uh-oh, the cops are on me? What happens now? Maybe I just gotta like stay away from them. Oh, they set up a roadblock. I think I can get by this though. I think I can get by this. Yes! Suckers! Should have thrown out the tax strips. But when we found out there was a Duke Nukem 3D level editor, we basically tried to make both of our houses, because we thought that would be fun. Running around your own house, shooting people. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. I'm going to try and drive on the Meridian next time I see a roadblock. That's my new tactic. And then I did try and make my house once again in Minecraft years later. I don't know. Have you guys ever tried that? Have you ever tried to, like, take a place that you know and virtualize it? Seems like it's kind of fun, right? Like, because then you can be in a video game, but in your house. It's sort of like it's like the inception of video games. You're like, I'm in a game, but I'm in my house, but I'm in a game, you know? Trying to think, like, LA Noire is the only game I can think of off the top of my head that, like, virtualized a real place. I think, actually, there was, like, a Mafia game in the UK that did that, too. It, like, virtualized London. But I think the LA in the LA Noire is like a 1930s LA, which is actually totally awesome because it feels like you're in Who Framed Roger Rabbit and you're driving around LA. Who Framed Roger Rabbit, amazing movie, by the way. But, oh, did we pass it? Yay, we did it! We did it! Victory! That was so much easier than the training mission. They trained us on so many things, like 180s and 360s. We didn't have to do any of that. We didn't have to do a single thing. Are you kidding me? By the way, can I just say I want this guy's VCR and TV? Like, I legit, these days, try and get these kinds of things. When I see them on, like, Craigslist for free. CRT TV is good for playing, like, Zapper games like Duck Hunt. He didn't know it back then. He didn't know the magic that he had. But nowadays we'd kill for that kind of stuff. Okay, let's find another job here while we reminisce about the 1930s LA.
You have 2 new messages.
You have 2 messages. Message 1.
Me. You did good. We got a real hot car. We gotta get it out of here by afternoon. We need plates changed, respray, man. We need a whole goddamn workout. Get yourself down here if you want the work. But this car is hot, man. I mean, real flame grill, super hot.
Now, what would happen if I said no to this job? He like left a message on my answering machine. Does he just wait for like days at a time, being like, I wonder if Jay's checked his machine, being like, maybe we should call someone else. He's like, nah, I like to like leave one message and just wait and see what happens. I don't like making contingency plans, basically. But anyway, LA Noire. Yeah, that's a great game actually, and I'm positive that's in the 1001 Games book. If it isn't, we'll have to play it anyway. But it takes place in 1930s LA, and the city is fairly faithfully reconstructed. I mean, I'm not from LA, so I don't really know, but I've been to LA a few times, and definitely when I'm playing LA Noire, I can recognize areas that I've been to. So it's pretty cool, actually. Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, what other games are like that? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, we got a nice little beachfront here. There's a bit of a traffic jam here. Man, I wish you could run people over. They're onto it, though. I like you can just, like, take out people's fences and stuff. Boom! Boom! We can give these people a bit of a show. Hey, I learned how to do a 360. You guys want to see? Boom! Oh! I don't know if that impressed anyone, but it tore up a lot of lawn. Damage the car. We're gonna bring this car to the guy. It's gonna be like torn to hell. Oh, I thought I could just plow through that. I'm gonna plow through these. Whee! What's the point of being a criminal if you can't have a little fun with your job? If I wanted to have a non-fun job, I wouldn't have become a criminal, right? Am I right? You gotta have fun in this life, guys. I like how they've like fenced off the beach from me because the developers knew. If they didn't throw up those big concrete fences between me and the beach, the big concrete barricades, the first thing I would be doing is driving this car into the water. Oh, that cop! He got more than he bargained for. Oh, he's still going. He's still going. What the hell, man? How did he know? Maybe because I was driving in the middle of the road and just plowing over, like, fences and houses? He knew something was up, though. Oh, here's another cop. Ho-yo! The old college Dodge. Oh, but then into the actual Dodge. The tan Dodge car. Oh, God. I feel like every car in the 70s was a Dodge. A Dodge just feels 70s. Yeah, we'll give this one another shot. Let's actually do it for realsies. For serious. Hide the evidence. All right, here we go. Let's try and, like, obey the law so that the cop can't tell us from, like, just an average citizen. We're just an average citizen driving to work on the sidewalk. That's how I drive. Oh, yep. Well, you know what? Actually, the sidewalk's good because we know we're not going to hit any other cars, and people seem to get out of our way. So, this is not how you should drive in the real world, but it works. Uh-oh, we already got a cop. Okay, so clearly our ruse has failed. He's onto us. Something gave us away. Maybe it was the driving on the sidewalk. Maybe the fact that we can't take a turn to save our life or that we're all over the road. I think before my guy goes on a little driving run here, he gets heavily intoxicated because he's not driving like a sober person. I don't want to blame it on my lack of skills. I want to blame it instead on alcohol. That seems to make about as much sense as anything here. Is this a thrilling car chase for you guys to watch, by the way? The whole premise of this game is that you get to feel what it's like to be in a car chase from like the 60s and the 70s. Is this what it was like? I don't know, actually. I never watched too many like 60s and 70s era like Starsky and Hutch style shows. It was kind of before my time, and like I've never seen The Driver. I don't know, is it a good movie? Does this happen? Is this part of the movie? I think there are a couple scenes and stuff, or a couple levels in this game that are reminiscent of the movie, apparently. That's some nice beachfront property over there on the left, by the way. That'd be awesome. Like, you're literally right on, like, well, I guess the ocean, but the ocean is being cut in half by a highway, so maybe it isn't as nice as it seems. Maybe he wasn't after us. Maybe that cop who just did a U-turn, he was after somebody else. We've lost him. I like how they chase you for a bit. And they're like, oh man, look how far away he is. Ah, we lost him. Like the laziest cops ever. Oh man, he hopped over a fence. Ah, we lost him. That's video game cops for you. You gotta be able to get away from cops. In the real world, you'd never get away from cops that easily. Ooh, we're into like downtown buildings. Things are exciting. Do I have a time limit here, or are they just like keeping track of how long it takes me to get there? Like I was supposed to be there like 5 minutes ago, and all the criminals are waiting for me. Like, man, where is this guy? He's always late. Why can't he be here on time? They're like, I don't know. I'm bad with scheduling my time. I don't know. Okay, there's a cop right behind me. Let's see how hard it is to lose him. I'm going to pretty much just drive. I'm going to turn here. It's my one tactic. A turn. Oh, he's right on my tail. Oh man, this is a cop that went to cop school. Can he follow me? Can he do this? Or this? Or this? Or can he do this? Okay, he can do all those things. How about a 180? I learned this in burglar training, buddy. Try and follow me now. Oh, damn it, he's right on my tail again. No, go away. Come on, come on, come on. Lose him, lose him. Feel like we're kind of losing him. Oh yeah, he lost me. Sweet. Okay, now we can like go and hide over here. Now I'm like in that Ryan Gosling movie, Driver. To like hide the car. Okay, we'll go over. We're gonna try and sneak over to the place we have to be now. Get out of my way, purple crap car. Also, in the tutorial, your car had like no health. Here you have tons of health. Oh yeah. You guys like those sweet moves? Okay, you know what? Actually, having to lose a tail is kind of cool, actually. I'll give it that. I'll give it that. Okay, so once you get past that brutal intro, the game actually is kind of interesting. I could, you know, for the PS1 era, I could see this being like a fun, kind of like driving simulator. It's not a racing game per se, but it's kind of cool. Let's go back to take a drive for just a second. So I know that once you unlock a city, you're allowed to basically sort of like free roam through it. And the free roaming is basically, I mean, the only difference between free roaming and like a mission is like you have a destination to be. But let's take one quick look at free roaming here. What? Oh wait, what the? Where's the exit? Oh, here we go. Wait, can we hit these boxes? Gotta have some fun in life, guys. Yeah! Woo! Come here, buddy. I'm having such a great day. We're gonna take it out on you. Oh, and you too. Whee! Yeah, so you can just sort of drive around the city with like no real rhyme or reason to it. Let's see what's over here very quickly. Water. My guy lives in like a very nice area. It's like right by the beach. He probably takes a lot of like midnight walks by the ocean. We've got some sun glare there. That's pretty cool. It's pretty neat. It's like you see that in all games these days, but like back in the day, that wasn't like a common feature. So yeah, if you just want to like blow off some steam and like drive around and explore the city, I guess you could like scout shortcuts and stuff for like certain levels. Maybe you have to do that in later levels. Oh, look at this. You could like hide in here. Also, I love the like 70s music in the background. It just sounds like the stereotypical like porno music. Do you guys hear that too? Like the waka waka waka. Like, come on, it's just sort of like, you know, the like big afros and like, you know, I heard you need a plumber with like the giant mustache and stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll exit this. And let's try one more quick mission, and then we're going to hop over really quickly to the Game Boy Color. And just check that one out briefly and see what that's like. So we're going to go over here. What's it say on our answering machine? He's going to be like singing our praises.
You have one new message.
I wish I could just come home and there'd be messages in my voicemail offering me jobs.
We want to talk to you.
That's how I want to live my
The
life.
marina on South Point. We'll just hang loose till you get your ass round here.
I think that's the kind of message that like you're gonna be killed by your own friends. It's like mafia style. You know, like in the mafia, if you're gonna be killed, it's not by your enemies. If they put a hit on it, it's like by your friends, and they're like, "Come on, we're like gonna go out for dinner tonight," and then you go out and they literally shoot you in a back alley. Like if you ever watch like Donnie Brasco and stuff, that's basically how these things work. So I don't have high hopes that my character is gonna live much longer. I mean, he's had a lot of drives. He's had a lot of fun. Ooh, a night level. Ooh, I'm glad we decided to do one more here. So they only gave me 2 minutes to meet them. Actually, that's not true. They told me what time to meet them. I'm such a bad scheduler with my time that oh, there's cops on the radar. Oh, that's cool. Oh, interesting. This is totally like Driver. But I guess I'm a bad time manager, so I basically left my house with no time to spare. I'm like the worst. Wow, this is so cool. So there's a cop coming around the corner here. Let's try and hide from him. Let's be sneaky. Oh god, he's totally gonna see this car ramming into a building, and it's not gonna fool anyone. Let's see if this will work. He's like guarding that area. I'm like just smashing into the building repeatedly. Man, the radar thing is cool. It totally does remind me of Driver, the Ryan Gosling movie, because it was sort of like a cat and mouse game of trying to avoid the cops. Very neat. If that is indeed a cop, it may be nothing. Let's see if this works. Oh yeah, that was a cop, and he's seen me. He's seen me now. Very neat. I gotta say, a very cool idea to sort of combine driving with like stealth, and yeah, it turns it into like a cat and mouse kind of game. I like it. So my opinion of this game so far: tutorial level, horrible. Not because it's trying to teach you how to do any of the driving moves, or even that it doesn't show you how to do them, because I did figure them out given enough time. What's horrible about it is this very strict time limit. And where am I going? I'm like driving literally in the sand right now. I'm lost. How do I get to where I need to go? Oh no, time's running out. Oh, the sun has risen. I'm so late, like the sun has risen. But it wasn't the time limit. It wasn't even that you had to figure the moves out yourself. It was that the combination of the time limit and you could only take 4 hits and you would fail the mission was bogus in my opinion. Like I can take a lot more than 4 hits here. It doesn't make any sense. Even if they gave you a damage meter, that would have been okay. But like a real damage meter, not just like 4 hits and you're dead. And get rid of the stupid like it was like 60 seconds to do all that stuff. That should not have been there. That definitely should not have been there. We ran out of time. Okay, well, we're really bad at time management. We're not good friends. We're really crappy criminal buddies. Let's go ahead and hop over to the Game Boy Color and see if we can do a little bit better over there. All right, here we go. Licensed by Nintendo, Driver, a Reflections Productions by Infogrames. Infograms and Reflections. So, it was not uncommon back in the day for games to totally be ported over to the Game Boy and to have sort of, not inferior, but like different ports. So as you can see, this is going to be a top-down Driver. I think it's going to follow the same logic as before, where like you're trying to avoid the cops. There'll be a bit of a cat and mouse stuff going on. You have to like lose the cops. Obviously the controls are going to be far less sophisticated. Hopefully there's no Jigsaw-inspired training level where you've been kidnapped into a seedy garage and forced to perform, driving maneuvers for the appeasement of the Jigsaw killer. But we shall see. We shall see. Driver, Undercover. That doesn't make any sense. The game wasn't the game called Driver, You Are the Wheelman, North America? Was it called Driver Undercover elsewhere? Oh my god. Why does it have so many names? Just call it Driver. New game, The Bank Job. Listen up, we want to use you on a bank job. Should be nice and simple. Okay, the code is face, 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 face. Get to the bank and pick up our men. Do you want in? Look at the code, it's face, 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 face. 4 faces, the ultimate password. Alright, here we go. Get to the bank. Okay, A goes forward, B goes backwards. That's really all there is to it. Game Boy did not have a lot of other stuff going on. So, I wonder how you're supposed to, like, lose a cop or whatever when, like, cops find you. Obviously, far simple. I don't know, I don't actually mind this that much. This totally feels like more like an old school video game to me than, like, Driver. I guess because, like, I was, like, a teenager when, like, the PlayStation 1 and stuff came out, so when I think of, like, retro games, I still kind of, in my head, this sounds weird, but I still feel like I'm not that much older than I was when I was a teenager. Like, yeah, I know a lot. Maybe I'm a slightly wiser. Not even that much, to be honest with you. But, you know, I don't really feel like that much different in my head, so I kind of feel like... this sounds bad. In my head, it's still the 90s, man. Still the 90s. So the things that came out on, like, PlayStation 1 and stuff, I'm like, yeah, a lot of time has passed, but they still don't feel, like, old to me. The things that feel old are the things, like, when I was, like, a kid. So it's, like, Nintendo and Game Boy, this kind of stuff. Man, it's a lot harder to drive in this game. And the sound's kind of, like, not super appealing. Let's give this one more try here. Yes. I do want in. Let me in, random faces. Okay, here we go. We only have 57 seconds. I'm just... Get the lead out here. So intense. Oh, like right into the phone pole. Go! Go! Get off the freaking pole! Okay, we should drive in the middle of the road. Oh, God. Man, it's actually a lot harder to drive. The PlayStation 1 was a lot easier. Oh, man, you needed, like, a fine touch with Game Boy games back in the day, I remember. I remember I had Battletoads in the Game Boy, and I had to practice a lot at that game to get good at it. You have to know, like, precisely how long to touch the D-pad for, like, certain key moves and levels, like chase scenes and stuff. If I had an overhead map, it'd be easier because I could actually plan where I'm going, but I'm, like, driving as fast as I can, dead ahead. There could be, like, the end of an intersection like that, right up here, and I wouldn't know, and I would, like, smash into the wall before. Oh, I made it! Here we go, here's the robbers. Get to the lockup. Let's do it. Oh, now it's over here now? No, now it's down over there. Well, which way is it? Damn it, make up your mind. It's like over to our right. Okay. Oh, there's a cop. We got some cops. All right, here we go. This is what you've been waiting to see, people. High-speed Game Boy chase. Only on the Nintendo Game Boy. Now with color. Now you're playing with power. I think I mixed up a whole bunch of slogans right there. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Oh, just ricocheting one car to the other. What was the best chase scene, by the way, that you guys can think of that's been in, like, movies or TV shows? I was trying to think about this, actually, before I boot up the Game Boy game here. The only thing that comes to mind, honestly, is, like, the chase scene in The Matrix Reloaded. I remember that was, like, a big deal when it came out. I think it comes to mind easily for me, because I watched a lot of... I watched the trailer that showed that chase scene, like, over and over again when it was coming out, because I was so hyped, because, like, The Matrix was one of my favorite movies. But, go. Oh, no, we're almost so damaged that it's not going to let us in. No. Oh, we did it. We did it. Look at our damage and our felony meter. Both maxed out. We like to play dangerously. But anyway, I watched the trailer for that Matrix movie a lot because I was so excited for it. Ultimately, though, I mean, it was not as good as the first Matrix movie, but it wasn't bad. And the highway chase scene is a highlight. That is an awesome chase scene. There's, like, agents hopping from car to car, and they're driving on the wrong way of the highway and stuff. Pretty cool. Okay, the exact same mission as we had in the PlayStation version. Look, the car's even colored the same. Pretty interesting. I wonder, like, if you really liked Driver. Like, say you love Driver and you had it on your PlayStation, and this is back in the day, you loved it so much that you wanted to keep playing it, even when, like, your parents took you on road trips. Would this do it for you? I do actually kind of remember, like, liking Mario so much that it's like I was desperate to play more Mario. So, like, the Mario games on the Game Boy, they're not as good, obviously, as the Mario games on, like, the Super Nintendo and stuff. But, like, they're decent. And especially the Mario 3, the one with Wario, I actually really enjoyed. But, of course, it was never as good as the home console version, but it's like the Game Boy... Sometimes the Game Boy was like just a mobile version of a game you loved. And yes, it was not as good, but it's like, it was a placeholder. It just satiated your appetite enough so that you could wait till you got home to play the actual game. And I wonder if this would actually do it. So if you were like a big fan of Driver on the PlayStation, would this be enough for you? Or would it just be like, this is like a shabby imitation that like just disgraces your favorite game? I don't know. I will also say that the music in this game totally reminds me of Cheetah Men, which is a game I've never played, but I've watched the Angry Video Game Nerd play it. And like, maybe we'll just go in one more time so you can listen to the music while I wrap up here. But doesn't it kind of sound like Cheetah Man? Maybe it's like the producers of Driver here. Their budget was stretched so thin on making this top-down driving game that they were like, we gotta license music from the freaking Cheetah Men. There's literally no other way. We're virtually bankrupt. It's either no music or Cheetah Men music. It was a tough call to make. Anyway, Driver here is one of the games in the book 1001 Video Games You Must Play Before You Die. I'm pretty sure only the PlayStation version of it's in the book. I don't think this Game Boy version, as good as this is, I don't think this made the cut. But is this a game you must play? My initial impressions of Driver, when I first started it, were that I hated it. I hated that stupid training level. I couldn't believe that there was a time limit and damage and blah, blah, blah. I've already said why I didn't like it. And I was like, are you kidding me? This game is going to be horrible. But I powered through. I got past that initial shock of difficulty, and I managed to actually get through that training thing without actually that much difficulty. I did get it down. I learned all the moves. You didn't need those moves for the rest of the game, so I have no idea why they wanted you to learn them all, but I don't know. I guess I learned how to do 360s and 180s. Once I got past that, what I found was actually like a pretty decent driving game that had a really interesting sort of stealth mechanic. So they wanted to capture the feeling of a car chase from like the 60s and 70s. I would say they actually succeeded in that. And more so, if you've watched the movie, I think it's called Driver, with Ryan Gosling. Might not be called Driver, it might be called something else. But if you watch the Ryan Gosling movie where he's like a driver, and he has to play this like cat and mouse game with the cops, you can actually get that in the Driver game. Like, I saw it in there. We did it only a little bit. We had to like lose one cop, but yeah, I don't know. Honestly, it seems cool. I think the more I play through all these games, the more I'm on the lookout for like, oh, I was gonna go down that road there, but I wrecked my car. The more I'm on the lookout for games that are just unique or tried something different. And this is definitely a slightly unique take on sort of a driving game, the sort of whole crime aspect and the cat and mouse aspect. So yeah, I think the PlayStation version would be a version that maybe you would actually still want to play these days. Maybe it is worth trying. So yeah, I don't know. Anyway, those are my thoughts, guys. What do you think about Driver here, both on the PlayStation and the Game Boy? Do these look like games that interest you? Does the whole cat and mouse thing interest you about Driver? Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, guys, whether you've enjoyed the games, hopefully you've enjoyed checking them out with me. If you have, go ahead, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I will be back in a few days with a new video and a new game, so hey, you don't want to miss out on that. So until next time, my friends, I'm just going to be in South Beach, Miami here, trying desperately to avoid the cops, but I've maxed out my felony meter, both in this game and in real life, which is a pretty bad situation to be in. Man, I can't even make it to that road anymore. Anyway, that's it for old Game & J. He's going to the slammer. Until next time, guys, take care of yourselves, and peace.